In this video, I'm going to show you guys how long it took me to make my first sale on the Amazon KDP business, and hopefully help you guys gain your first sale, or even just help you increase your sales altogether. So, my name is Rory, and if you haven't been here before, I run this channel called Mr. Rosa. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Kindle Direct Publishing business. But before we get into all of that, can I just ask you guys to hit that like and subscribe button? It'd be greatly appreciated. Still going for that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the 1st of June, and we are getting much closer to it. I think we're on 450 at the moment, with about, I think it's 10 days to go, because I think it's March the 20th today. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So how long does it really take you to earn money on the low content book business? Well, obviously this will vary between person to person, like they could get a best-selling book straight off, or it could take people a while to get their first sale. But ultimately with this business, the goal is to earn money as quickly as possible. So I'm going to go through a few of my statistics that I have from the previous year, and when I first started my Amazon KDP business, and how long it took me from my first month to get my first sale. And yeah, we'll go through all of that, and hopefully I can teach you guys something to help boost your sales, or if you're just starting out, gain your first sale with this business. So let's jump into the computer and let's see what we got. So at the moment I'm using a Google add-on called Book Report. It is just an add-on for the KDP business website, and it allows you to see your statistics a bit easier on like graphs and pie charts and all sorts of stuff like that. I prefer it personally. You don't have to pay for it, but I think if you're earning over a particular amount per month, you do have to pay a small fee. But for me, I'm not paying for it as I'm not getting that much money, and yeah, I recommend it to all you guys to, well, make it more visually appealing, I guess. So if we look at the statistics here, up now we have how much I earned last year. Now if you haven't seen my video on how much I made in my first 3 months, I'll leave a link in the top corner, and as you guys will know, I made $300 in my first month, and I started in October 2019, and that $300 ranged from October through to the end of December 2019. So that was a good amount of money for me, 15 years old, decent amount of money for me. I think that equates to, let's see how much it is in pounds. There should be a setting right here. Yeah, so that's £238 in the UK, or if we want to do it in euros, we can change that to 266 euros. So I'm just going to put it back to US dollars, and yeah, that was a decent amount of money for me, $300. And as you can see from this small table we have here, I made my first sale in October 2019, and now if I just go and click on a particular month, so the month I'm going to go for, I've already got it here, which was October 2019, and at the time I uploaded, possibly by the end of October, I think around 20 books, and from those 20 books I made $25, but I think only about 5 of them I was actually earning any money from. So I started right at the beginning of October, and I published very bad books. They were just lined interiors, and they were just horrible front covers. All I did was just put a bit of text, no image, just nothing whatsoever, and as expected I got no sales. And as you can guess, it was the start of this new business for me, and I didn't know very much about it, and it took me a bit of time to learn the basics, and I did have a bit of help from my dad, Paul Miles. If you haven't seen his channel, I'll leave a link below, but he does a lot on KDP and stuff like that, and I started to get a bit more information from him, and that really helped. So yeah, the first few books I uploaded, they were complete rubbish, just plain text and just a boring lined interior, nothing really else. And then I started thinking to myself, well, how can I get ideas for the front cover of books? So the website that I used to find the first sale for my front cover was Pinterest. Now I'm sure you guys have heard me talk a lot about Pinterest. I've talked a lot about it in my other videos, and it's really a great website you guys should use. It really helped me gain my first sale, and all I did is I just picked an animal that I wanted to do it on. So I think I picked a lizard or something, and I just searched up fun lizard quotes. So I searched that up, and then it came up with a bunch of different things, and I just went through and picked my favourite ones. And then just from one of those quotes that I found, I just made one book out of it, and this was about during the first week of October, so let's just say the 7th of October I published my first book from this quote. And bearing in mind, before I posted I think 3 of just the rubbish ones, didn't get any sales from them in that week, and from that one book that I uploaded of this new quote, I got a sale almost instantly, like in the next few days. It was crazy. And then after that, I just got the same quote, made a template out of that notebook cover that I had, and just churned out loads and loads of different front covers with the same quote, just with a different animal character at the bottom and a different animal in the quote. And yeah, that really helped. So as you can see, from about mid-October when I got my first sale to the end of October, that is that time span, I made that $25 and I got 14 sales. And as you can see, 4 sales were from one particular book, 3 from another, 2, 2, 2, 1. And bearing in mind, these are all, unfortunately I can't show you guys what the quote is, but these are all exactly the same quote with just a slightly different animal. And also, I didn't do anything special with the interiors. All of these were lined notebooks. And in fact, the majority of my sales that I get all time from Amazon KDP, the majority of them are from just plain college ruled lined interiors. I mean, it's that simple. I just used the same interior for every single book, just created simple front covers, and well, that is how I gained my first $25 in my first month on Amazon KDP. And if we look at last year, all lined interiors, I gained my $300. So yeah, what I'd recommend to you guys to help gain your first sale on this business is just pick a quote. Just pick one quote from Pinterest, Society6, Redbubble, or Amazon. Just whatever quote you want, just pick that one quote, and just make maybe 5 front cover designs out of it. And just use a normal college lined ruled interior or whatever sort of simple interior you want, and just publish them all. Change the few keywords around and just see if you make any sales. If you don't make any sales with those first 5 books, change up the quote and just follow the same process. And that is what I did. And overall, I think the majority of my sales all time have just been from a few different quotes. As all I did was I found the ones that worked, I saw that they sold, and I just made more and more until I couldn't anymore, until I'd used up every animal or every sport or whatever. So yeah, this was just a process and pattern I followed, and eventually I have, I think, 119 books, that's it, all up together. And now, even though I'm not uploading as much, I've got more focus on this YouTube business and focus on schoolwork and stuff like that, I'm still making sales every month without me uploading regularly anymore. And that is the great thing about a passive income. You don't actually have to be sitting there and working to make money. Even after 120 books, it's built up a nice sort of profile for myself where I can keep selling and selling books every month. So yeah, I hope you guys found that useful. Wasn't as long as my other videos, but I wanted to use this as a way to just help you guys, because I've been questioned in the past how long it took me to make my first sale, because everyone wants to earn money really quick. And I strongly believe if you watch through my videos and just take advice from what I'm saying, you'll 100% get your first sale and further increase your sales. Because personally, I think I did that relatively quick to get my first sale, and it built a great sort of profile around the sort of style that I was using in books, and people get going to my profile, buying different books for different animals and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any questions, remember, leave them in the comments below. I'll reading and replying to all your comments, and let me know down below how long it took you to gain your first sale on Amazon. I'll be interested to see the stories you guys have, and yeah, what you have to say about getting your first low content book sale, because it can seem like quite a big task. Amazon is a big place at the moment. There's a lot of people on Amazon, and sometimes to find your book, it can be hard. That's the great thing about niching down and just going into those search results with less than like 1,000 search results, less than 500. Because it might only be one sale, you might only make one sale from a particular book. But if you make one sale from 200 books, that is well over $300. So yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Still going for that goal of 100,000 subscribers. And yeah, it doesn't take you half a second to do so. It would be greatly appreciated. And well, I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.